Welcome back to Popes and Pilots. Let's play some more Darkest Dungeon 2, Episode 2, after the great co-videning. Yep, we're back, we're fighting, and we made it to an inn. Apparently, at some point we got the oozes, but I think we already removed the oozes afterwards. I don't really love that this is partially the story of how you came here, and then partially something that happened right now in the inn. It's kind of weird. We did hand in the congealed slime for mastery and some stress reduction. We got a telescope for fog of war, which we're probably just going to throw away. We became a sleuth scrounger on Ahazred. Samantha gained a weak grip, which is not good, because all the skills are melee skills, all the attacks we use. Bonnie is an ascetic now, and Barristan is devout. Can't complain too much. Can't complain too much at all here. Alright, now, did you really not have a disease on Barry? Yeah, telescope. Telescope, we're gonna throw one away. Almost certainly. No diseases here. Excellent. So, before we go anywhere else, let's go to the wind, right?
Must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
Yeah, yada. And equip a bunch of...
Experimentation. Your academic instincts serve you well.
Equip a bunch of things, including the trophy here for 100% location scouting bonus. And I'm gonna keep... Well, no, I'm gonna move the leaf suspension in here instead of the
Any
almanac.
advantage is a good thing.
But I might swap back if and when we do actually go to the Shroud. Still don't have any pets. I don't know how I get pets, so no idea. Let's drop the shrine map and the crow's nest and the telescope. Nobody needs those. Let's do masteries next.
That you may stand just a little taller at the end.
I'm looking to upgrade Retribution because that actually gives it defensive value. We may go for Hold the Line or probably rather Defender. But let's check other people first. Upgrade Cauterize, slightly more heal. Not really just slightly, that's a very weak upgrade. Firestarter, it's 50% more. It's just not a great ability overall. And you don't get any extra burn. You just pull a little more and you hurt a little more. That's pretty weak too. Firefly we're not using. Okay, upgrading Harvest seems fine. We've been able to use it more too. It's kind of good. We might look into upgrading others here as well. Your most important abilities are all upgraded. That's good. Don't want a weakening curse upgraded. Double weak is pretty nice. Yeah, let's do that. I have a hard time getting to stab people, so I guess we're not upgrading you. Alright, that does leave some room. So maybe it is Defender. And then... It's an okay damage upgrade, it's just... so very medium. Let's upgrade Slice Off. Vulnerability could be useful. Keep going through these until we have used up all our upgrades. This gives you more. We use this so rarely, but the stun can be excellent. So maybe we should be going for that. And then do grab a little more healing on the Cauterize. And I guess we pick up the dodge here. Fine. Here you go. Check the route.
Every road a winding torment. Every turn bent on our destruction.
3 resistance encounters, no more than 1 resistance encounter. I'm more interested in the Tangle here. We may or may not fight the general boss. We're decent at hitting the backline, so I'm not... are we? It's the last spot. Spot 4? Right? I think it's spot 4. So artillery hits it, which is good. And... that's about it. It's not really great. We might skip the lair here on the Tangle. We have a trophy. We don't need to do the lair. We're going to the Tangle. Yeah, I think... don't really care about the field hospitals. Kinda hate them. So maybe praising the sun is better. It's just that fight at no more than 1 resistance encounter is kinda limiting. We don't need the upgrade super much. Maybe we do go for the feeder. And then see if we fight that baby or not. Now the feeder is... what? It's not swine, right? It's... bleeding? I think it's bleeding focused. Right? This is disease and this is bleeding? I think so. Just wondering whether we pick up the... or we use our disease resistance item. Probably won't. Can I please see my people?
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
That's good and all. Ah, right click. Now what do we need to do? We need to use in items. In items. We have no stress to deal with. Who needs relationship help? You're fine. Alhaz, Bonnie. It's the only setup that still needs help. So let's have them... ah, Bonnie can't. Because she became an ascetic? Yeah. So we can't really do anything useful with the Songbook of Amorous Ballads. Could roast a bunch of pigs, but honestly it's not useful. Wow. We have all these in items that are quite good. I'm not going to use any of them. Other than the food. And we're probably going to buy some more food. Anything cool for me? More cocktails. Remove negative quirk totem. Somebody picked up something negative, right? Yes, I meant he did. So maybe purchase one of these. 2 sets of food. Can't afford the Hinder home. Everything else is kind of medium. By medium, I mean bad. Weak grip. There we go. It worked out at least. And then food for Barry and Alhaz. I guess that's not. Let's... yeah, let's go praise the sun. I just don't want all these hospitals.
Continues to spread its tendrils of rot and pestilence.
And then we're gonna try and maybe hit some cultist encounters to reduce our loathing rather than resistance encounters, if those exist. Could do the lair. I think the lair also
grows unchecked and abhorrent.
Also drops stuff, right? Lots and lots of scouting. Thanks to our trinket here. Supply cache or study hero shrine, which I want. Resistance, which we're supposed to skip. We take the watchtower here. That this does nothing for us. Could do 1 resistance encounter. Oh, but then we're locked into... nah, not quite locked in. Could do resistance into Hoarder. Into Study or Oasis. And we do miss out on the lair. Get the hero shrine. There's a cultist encounter, that's good. And then we can choose between the creature den and the assistants, and then guardian. I think that's fine. So what's the plan? Cache, story, resistance, hoarder, one of these two, assistance, story, assistance, cultist, probably creature den, into guardian, into... yeah, okay. It's rare that we plan this much ahead here, but with the limitation that we have, it's probably correct to do so. Okay, even going where our people want to go. Not getting any stress reduction from it.
This way, if you can make it.
Because we don't have any stress to reduce. But at least we didn't get stress. Waking Nightmare, really? Come on, you've seen worse. Especially as an occultist, I'm sure you've seen worse.
Perhaps I left this for you. Perhaps you left it for yourself. Perhaps it is not here at all.
Sorry for dropping the sound there for a second. I still have work chat popping up, even though as of
The destination is never in question.
a couple of days
The
ago,
route you take to get there.
I no longer need to work for my company. I'm still employed until the end of the month, but I have leftover vacation days.
Look ahead. A place to reflect, remember, and reconcile.
And then I have a month off, which I chose, and then I get to start a new company, which hopefully will be a lot more fun than my old one. Almost certainly going to be a lot more fun than my old one was at the end. But for now, Dobby's free, which Dobby does appreciate. Let's harvest some people. These are both very scary. This one is a stress monster and also stuns people.
Suffering begins.
And this one hits for, well, it's like a truck, as they say. I think we're gonna give them a weakening curse. Just, or not. Kinda want to reduce the truckiness a little bit, but we might see Protect the Child here anyway. No, we're carving the toy right away. Weakness wouldn't have been strong against that one, so it's fine. Cross these trenches together, that does not sound like fun at all. Not really into trenches. Oh, I could have so much more damage over here. Okay, fine. Yeah. Yeah, we got him. What is life? How much death door? 25. I'm gonna keep searing this one here.
Well done.
And then we're just setting up another harvest. Just for the extra death door trigger and still doing some damage to the front line. And you just do the crunching as
Well done.
Well done indeed. Now they're gonna get one attack off, which is unfortunate. Especially because the skull toss. Powerful attack. Powerful blow to body and mind.
Results are encouraging.
Yes. Early results. Stun, stress. Can't do squat. So just tentacle that corpse. Which sounds a lot less pleasing than it is. Well, they are resistant today.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
Hurt him a lot. Great solution. We're so full on relationship granting in items, it's crazy. And no, we're not lost. We know exactly where we're going. Shut up, Barry. That's fine. Snuggle up there. Alright. Barry or Alhaz. Let's continue the story of Barry.
Chapter 4. Ghosts of the Past.
Fight or story? Fight!
Demoted and disgraced, he returned to the battlefield, ready to endure the wrath of his regiment and grant them some small peace.
So, we can do rest in peace. Acquires target vengeful spirit. These are all vengeful spirits. So we can make them rest in peace. For 6 to 10 damage. Which is not lethal. We can also pull one out. 4 to 6 damage, de-stress ourselves, knock back and stun a target and remove their crit. Removing crit is tempting, but I think damage is probably also relevant. And then this just de-stresses. It makes me feel like this is mostly a stress fight, but it might also be a damage fight and we just don't... We just don't ever get to heal. I should have targeted the one that's critting there. Well, maybe not, because we didn't kill. Now this one might buff. I didn't. So probably didn't matter. But we, no. If we get to go again, then we could have stopped this one. Still gonna take that kill. There's a good chance I should have considered hitting the critty boy there. Maybe now that I have 1 stress, we do want to pull one out. It's actually not a shabby idea, I don't think. Oh, it also does damage. I didn't really realize that, but it has a cooldown. Yeah, this is the scary part. Getting slashed a bunch. Can you not kill me, please? I prefer not to die. Honor the dead, so de-stress. No. Gonna keep hitting that one, I think. I don't know why knockback is even a thing. Okay, stress is fine right now. Have that one rest in pieces. Keep doing this. We do get a lot of turns, which is nice. So far, honoring the fallen seems to go quite well. A little stressful damage for a while there, but otherwise... Rest in peace there. That it? Okay. No surprise. Everybody gets back up from the graves.
He would sleep undisturbed, and perhaps find some comfort in that murky abyss of dreamless wonder.
Courageous abandon. Courageous abandon. I don't quite know. I thought I knew what courageous meant, and I thought I knew it was abandon. That was a verb, though. To abandon somebody. Abandon. I mean, there's reckless abandon, I guess, so there might be courageous abandon. I don't know. You have to look that up. Alright, what does this even do? Frontline to frontline. It does tiny damage. Well, normal damage. Huge cooldown. Ignores block. 100% damage when you self have block or bigger block. And then you're essentially dropping your block to do that extra damage. And you vulnerabilize yourself. I don't know if it will also remove the bigger block. It says remove small block. I'm not sure there are many situations where I want this over Crush. There might be some. Where you have a target that has block as well. But Ignore block is such a medium ability. Because Ignore block does not remove block. So what's gonna happen if you ignore block is, yes, you get your hit through, but then the next hit is gonna hit the block. It's just not particularly awesome. I mean, if you get the kill, duh, it's great. But if you could just get the kill there, then you probably didn't really need it. 4 linseed oil flasks. Huh. The Towering Feast. Oh, these guys. Right. Forgot about them. Anyway, I don't fudge up relationships. Not really. I mean, I could go with Alhaz here and just hurt a relationship that's already not great. But no, I think we do this. Hopefully don't kill the amorousness. And then try to rebuild that later. Ow! Don't butt me. Don't, whatever that is, me. Okay, artillery or stabby on the food? Can we just nuke you guys in the back? You don't have a lot of HP? I think we just stab. I don't know. No. Didn't come here not to artillerize. But you came here to be in a garbage position, eh? Fire start and never get to be in a good position. No, let's just move. Nope. It wasn't leaving your side, he was moving to... Or maybe I was moving somebody else away. That's what you're trying to say there. Sure. The idea of fire starting Barry there is that Barry will hit somebody to death door and then the burn will do the rest. At least that would be the plan. You get to go and then you get to go. Let's kill the maiden. Where it didn't matter, admittedly. At least you repositioned me, nice. Thank you very much. Fade to black. That animal. What an animal. Yes, 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 yes. Not quite enough burn. Decent burn, but not quite enough. Ransack you to death.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Unfortunately, they're going next, so they are dead. Yes, good. I was about to say, unfortunately, it's not enough. It's also not enough. Because they might still get eaten before they die, but since their turn is next, they are gonna die here. I say, lyingly. Must have misread that. Or something changed about speed. Something. Just didn't burn to death just yet. Just very, very rude. Crunch it. Burn it. So close. And yet none of the cigars. Just set this up. Dead. The other goat is dead too if it does get to go. There we go. Who's a dead goat? And then we just try and clear out that lady. Someday. Poof! Unfortunately, you're in a horrific position here. So all we can do is set up combo and weaken. And maybe grab ourselves Kill this. Oh, Death Dawning. I should have gone for a bleeding attack there. That was a mistake. Not sure if it would have worked against the regeneration. Not sure how the ordering works there. But it would have been good. Kinda looks like healing comes first. Not sure if order works that way. Searing Strike. Get a lot of burn down. Stab.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
I don't know about impediment.
Amidst the spoils, an artifact of unparalleled power.
The Scalded Skull. Coldest only if the flame is less than 48% bonus crit. It's not bad, but I try not to run at low flame. Probably something to switch in, as long as we have the inventory space.
Loathing whispers.
Keep it around, and if the flame ever goes below 40, which I guess is kind of soon, then we may want to equip it. What are you running right now? You're running 40% extra damage. That's so much. Surely 40% damage is more than 8% crit.
Myriad options require careful deliberation.
I'm gonna go to the shoppy because everything else would fail our mission.
The lost souls of a dying world, empty of hope
And we do have some money.
and humanity.
The stats not gonna protect
The
us from
slow
tentacles.
suffering begins.
How do we start this? Actually, I think I'm gonna fire start the occultist. Because tentacles. 2 burn, not quite enough, but decent. Get rid of you. I do really wanna... Yeah, let's blind them. Maybe not get the toy car after the tree fell. Well, lost the 50-50. It's fine. Just hit Barry. Don't like that one. That one is mean. Yikes. Quite the melody. Dragonfly. Which puts you to death. Yes, good. Stabity.
A slow dissection.
Might have wanted to keep the combo for something more useful.
End.
Can actually stress heal, but Barry should be the one stress healing here, right? Yeah, I'll get the double heal off. Seems good. Bolster. Protect the child, come on. No? Carve the toy is okay. Could be a lot worse. Can't cauterize, can't do anything from here. Wow, that's kinda nasty. Well, stabby, stabby. And a good crunching after you cross those trenches. There you go.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
Unrelenting application of violence. It's an application nonetheless, isn't it? In it. Alright, we are gonna have to put a cut in here. We're gonna start next turn with shopping. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy what you're seeing, then please do continue hitting that like button. Subscribe if you have somehow not subscribed yet. And, of course, talk to me in that comment section. You know, with me having time in my day now and stuff, maybe I can even read comments again like I should. Like I really should have done forever. We'll see. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.